Greetings and welcome to Bubble Hearthing. I'm Bubble and you're fantastic. Today we're going to be trying something pretty new to the channel. Not only do I not usually post content that is just like me playing a deck, my bad, but for the first time in a good amount of time, we're actually putting some effort into doing a new mono red. I know I've done mono blue, I've done mono black before, sure, mono white, yeah, I've done mono white a little bit. I've done the aggro decks, but mono red is something a lot of people. It's very polarizing for them. Oh, I hate that. Oh, that's the deck. Red deck wins, whatever. Well, you know what? We're trying it out, and it is very much so. A Kamigawa mono red. There are 4 synthesizers, which is basically your lab with stage. Cheap little thing there. You can pay a little more, make a creature, and get the other card as well. Really good card advantage, 1-drop thing. Fireblade Chargers, because it's a good amount of modified creatures, so it can get equipped, and it just gets some guaranteed damage in there. I'm not really too crazy on this thing, but we'll see. Kumano faces Kakazan? Kakazan? I don't know exactly. But for 1 mana, just really good value. Deal a damage. The next thing you play gets buffed, which makes it modified, which is relevant to a couple things. And then you also get a 2/2 haster. That extra text on there is okay, but hey, 2/2 haste, sure. Rabbit Battery is awesome. Just 1 mana, 1/1, you get a Raging Goblin, but you can also pay 1 to get something else haste and buff it, and it makes it a little resistant to board wipes. Awesome thing there. Couple Simian Slings to try to get some extra damage in case your opponent starts blocking. Just, okay, pile your stuff onto 1, critical mass and just keep chipping away. Voltage Surge to help remove those things and maybe sacrifice, I don't know, a Sling or something or a Synthesizer. Nothing wrong with that. March of Reckless Joy. I'm going to try this one out. I actually haven't really used this, haven't really played it very often, but I think that being able to play the top 2, I think this is a really good spell. Just overall, I think it's going to be pretty strong. Bloodthirsty Adversary, I like the hastiness, and later on in the game could be useful. Kami's Flare is awesome because I probably will have some modified creatures. Between the reconfigure things where I can equip them, and the counters that I can add to the creatures through, I guess, just Kumano, and also Adversary. It gives me a few ways to trigger Kami's Flare doing a little extra damage. Either way, I think it's just pretty decent. 2 mana, deal 3. Standard, but it's okay. Lizard Blades, this is me not wanting to craft more of them, but I think the card is very, very strong. 2 mana, 1/1 double strike, and you can reconfigure it and give something else double strike. Straight up, pretty good. If you use Teen Solar Flare instead of all creatures... if I use Teen Solar Flare, yes, that is quite the attack. I will admit that. Yeah, that's... oh, thank you. And, of course, we have Rain here, giving excellent commentary. Let's see, there's the Ogrehead Helm, which is kind of doing his best impression of a Bomat Courier. It's somewhere between Bomat Courier and, Seasoned Pyromancer. It's okay. It's not amazing. I'm trying a couple of these. This might not be a great thing, but I'm also trying to have a good critical mass of artifacts because Patchwork Automaton, I think, is a fantastic card. I said this in my review, but if you get this down on turn 2 or whenever, and then you start adding counters to it, the Ward 2 makes it reasonably difficult for your opponent to remove, especially if you're playing an aggressive thing where hopefully you win by turn, maybe 4 or 5, where, you apply the pressure and they might not be able to use their 3 mana kill spell on it, or 2 or 3 mana thing. Or that's going to take their entire turn. And it can just continually get stronger while you play all these little cheap 1-drop artifact, 1-drop artifact, 1-drop artifact, 1-drop artifact. You get the idea. 3 Reckless Stormseeker, just because it's a really strong card. It's really good. Not 4 because I want to keep the curve a little bit low, but it could also be something I should do 4 of. Also, it's a rare, and I... ignore this vault. Ignore that. It doesn't exist. But, I do kind of want to save my rare wild cards for other decks that I really want to craft. And Thundering Raiju, I think, is possibly the best red card for, an aggressive mono red thing in the new set. I think the card is amazing. 4 mana, 3/3 haster. When it attacks, you put a +1/+1 counter on target creature you control, which makes it a modified creature. It can, of course, target itself, which makes it like a 4 mana, 4/4 haste. Then it deals X damage to each opponent, or X the number of modified creatures you control other than Thundering Raiju. So I'll probably have out, something else with a Rabbit Battery on it. Maybe a Simian Sling is going to be attached. Probably something with a counter on it due to Kumano. And I'm just going to swing in with this thing for a little extra damage and probably end up dealing around 2 or 3 off the trigger. We'll see how much damage it actually does. And attacking for a decent amount. It's something my opponent has to answer. As far as lands go, 2 Den of the Bugbear, just to add some more threats. 1 Sokenzan. to try to make use of the channel ability, but I don't really want to have too many things dead in my hand, and I played around with this a little bit. I don't believe I have any legendaries, so that's not going to really... The cost is not going to be reduced. I don't think I have any legendaries, in fact. Doing a quick glance over, and no legendaries. Okay, so we're always going to have to pay the full cost if we want to, but that's okay. Posted a bubble deck in the server. Awesome. Thank you so much. I will definitely try it out. Right now we are recording for a mono red deck, so we're going to give this a shot, but then after that, let's see what time it is. If I have time, I'll take a look. I'll take a look either way. If I have time, I'll actually give it a shot. If not, I will save that for tomorrow. But thank you, Chad. Thank you, Chad. If anyone wants to submit decks they want me to try out to the Discord, then there is a link down below in the description, both in the YouTube video and actually on the Twitch page. There's links below the video. And yeah, just feel free. There's even a thing to submit your deck list. There's new set hype if you want to post new things like about sex, about sets. My bad, little slip there. And yeah, just awesome. A really good community. Come by and join in. This could possibly be a 4 of as well, but I don't know. They're just really good. Also, just other than Thundering Raiju, so multiples of these don't trigger off each other. Exactly. And the final thing we want to do is, of course, we're playing mono red. We got to get that card back. So what is a good mono red card, like aggressive card back, like I'm tempted, okay, I'm really tempted to just take this one and be like, guess what, you know, like to the face. This is pretty legit. I like the animation there. I'm feeling something with Chandra, not Luca. Nahiri is quite fiery, even though, of course, she's white. Although, there's red and white. Nahiri can be Boros, as she has been in the past. You look very red, even though you're green. That's pretty cool. And what do we have here? We have the Elegant Chandra. I think I'll use her for a different deck, but I'm going to... Yeah, I'm going to go back to the top, and I'm just going to take the good old fiery one. Alright. There we go. So this is the deck. There's no sideboard because we're playing best of 1. By all means, post some suggestions. We'll see how we do. I'm going to try to play around 5 games and just see how that goes. And that's the green screen in the background, by the way. It'll come and go as it pleases. We're playing the Rabbit Assault. If you understand, then you understand. Alright. Without further ado, hopefully we'll be able to play 12 things in the next few games. Otherwise, we're just going to be absolutely terrible. Let us go. I guess we click the table? What's this? Last played, standard play. This is just last played, just like thingy? Okay, cool. Without further ado, let the game... Sorry. Let the games begin. Alright, here we go. I guess while we're waiting for a game to load up, I can try to take a look at the deck that you posted, Chad. I am always, let's see, inclined to play any sort of control decks. I do like control, despite what this video might have you believe. Alright, so you got a couple things here, both of which have saw it coming. I like where we're going with this. Is this also a new one? This is from... Okay, Zenith's deck is from a year ago, so that's old. Well, that's from last year, not a whole year ago. Alright, we do not have much in the form of creatures, and this is not a 1-drop, by the way. Synthesizer is not a 1-drop, so... Let's mulligan. Let's see if we can get some cheaper things out there. I think we can. This is better. Definitely better. Okay, cool. We can ship either Kami's Flare or just a Mountain, I think is the way to go. And I believe the play is either Rabbit Battery or we can do... We can make an interesting play here. So we can do this. We can go Kumano and then turn 2 go like Adversary and swing for 3. I think that's probably the best option. Or we can go Rabbit Battery right now, try to get some damage through. Let's go Mono. I'm probably going to make some misplays and as far as, like, aggro decks go. I'm not, like I said, I'm not usually the aggressive type. Ambitious Farmhand, doesn't that one flip over? Coven, you can transform it. It's okay, it's not great. I would like one more land, exactly one more land. Particular, okay, here we go. 3/3, swing for the fences. I mean, not bad, right? Now, what can we do here? We can play Rabbit Battery and equip it. They probably take the Flare, because it's removal. and also it damages them. If they won't take a battery, that's kind of silly, and the sling is kind of slow. So I think they take the flare. Yep. You know, sometimes you get it right. Not all the times, but sometimes. They're attacking? Wow, okay, they're aggressive in a strange way. Alright, I already forgot this transforms into a creature, and it's just so good when it does. Voltage Surge, we can just do that to blow up their Spellbinder. And we can play Rapid Battery. Yeah, that's actually exactly what we're going to do. And we're going to swing in for 6. Just casual 6, by the way. No need to sacrifice anything. Sacrifice an artifact? No, we're good. Well, that's half their life gone. So, you know, that's nice. Hopefully we can just keep this going now. Resplendent Marshal, what the hell do you do? Nothing good, I'm sure. Den of the Bugbear is cool. It's a little slow. I still need another land in order to play Kami's Flare. Kami's Flare? Kami's Flare? And just battlefield dies. You may exile another creature card from your graveyard. When you do, put it on each. Choose a creature type with it. So they did exile. This is a cleric, right? Human cleric. So you gotta put counters on everything else as a human cleric. Human peasant. Why didn't that work? Why didn't it buff their thing? Did they mess up somehow? Oh no, did I exile it? Hold on, Voltage Surge. When you do each creature you control other than Resplendent Marshal. Why didn't Ambitious Farmhand get a counter? Am I crazy? Was it exiled to do some other effect? Oh, I didn't realize that the Kamado thing was like a global, not global, like a was across all damage sources you control. I thought it was just what Kamado did. Well, that was fantastic. 1-0, guys. 1-0. This might be a quick video, but you know what? If it is, then that's fine. You get to watch me be very confused as to why the hell I'm gonna get. If I get any comments, they're gonna be like, "Why didn't you see it?" It's gonna be Kumano, Kumano, Kumano. Like, okay, I gotcha. Timestamp Kumano. Does this actually make it? Wow, the hand. Something to do with the balance. I don't know. Lighting, whatever. Wow. I thought it was just taking me a while to figure out what the hell's going on. Nope, it is the rest of it. So let's see. We only played a few cards. Was it 4 cards we played? Let's keep going. The only way to win is to play more games. But can't you also lose? We don't mention that. Losing is just a side effect of winning too much. When you win too much, you gotta lose a few, you know, to let them know that you're human. That makes no sense. I don't know. I guess you can maybe you can win them all. There's a movie, what, Pleasantville, I think it was. Pretty good movie. With the name Tobey Maguire and Reese Witherspoon, I believe. Basically, they get sucked into the TV and they get thrown into like an old-timey TV show where everything is just, you know, perfect and nothing ever goes wrong. You know, the usual kind of trope. Let's see, what do we have here? Well, we have turn 2, turn 3, turn 4-ish. This isn't... We don't have a 1-drop. A reasonable 1-drop, but we have, like, after that, some decent things. You don't get buffed until this thing comes down, which kind of hurts a little bit. But I'm going to give this a shot. Maybe this hand is okay, maybe it's not. This is going to get us a good, good example of, like, the variety of hands we can have. I love this thing just comes in untapped all the time. It's not like sometimes and all the times and other times maybe. It's just, yeah, it's untapped. Alright, not going to play Synthesizer. It will be a waste. So none of goblins? Oh my goodness, Rain, you love the goblins, don't you? Alright, Blade Stitch Scab. Other zombies get +1/+0. And now I got a 1-drop. Thanks. So, options here. I can play Synthesizer, see what I get off the top. It might be 1-drop, might not be. I could play Fireblade Charger with Synthesizer, potentially. It's not horrible. I can just try to kill something. Let's see. What are the odds they play 2 zombies next turn? I don't think the odds are great, but I don't... Never tell me the odds. I think I can get away with this. And if not, then you know what? Immediately punished. All right, let's do this in case I get a land. Let's just try it out. No land. I get a charger. Okay, well, I'll just play that charger instead of the other charger then. I got to, 1 mana draw a card. Hey, not bad. Xanathar? Yeah, there's Xanathar. Look at him go. Alright, this is not ideal. I'm gonna take a chunk of damage here. Well, not sure who has the aggressive deck right now. It doesn't appear to be me. Ouch. I gotta play this thing here. Just play it as a land. I guess we play the charger and we hold on to Kaimi's Flare, which isn't gonna do any damage to them, but whatever. I can potentially double block something and make other things be weird, but I'm not attacking, that's for damn sure. Alright. I need more mana. Damn! Wow, they got all the scabs. Okay, cool. Alright, let's just kill their dude right here before he gets a counter and before it gets even more out of hand. Double block 1 thing here. Could I have blocked? Yeah. I think that might have been better. This lets me deal 1 damage to their face, versus the other way, let's force me to deal 2 damage to a creature. Probably would have been better to just deal the damage to the creature and save 4 life, but, what do I know? Yeah, because I could have potentially been a little stronger right now. Okay. I can have Kami's Flare come down and maybe save me 1 more turn. Oh, I actually would have needed to land that one. Okay. This doesn't do much for me. That feels bad. I can play the Automaton. Doesn't do much. Man, I needed 4 mana so I could do like Automaton plus the Flare just to develop the board a little bit and then do something crazy. Alright, so not crazy, but do something. Alright, here's seeing how we deal against this other aggressive deck that is very aggressive and obnoxious. Oh my god, scabs for days. Seriously, dude? They actually got all 4 of those, plus Champion of the Perished. That is like an amazing draw for them. Actually disgusting. This costs 3. Alright, I go to 2, which is not a good thing to do. And I still didn't get a land, which is my own fault, because I don't play enough lands in the deck. Woe is me. Okay, is there any way I can have this come out as a 2/2? So I think if I had blocked properly in the previous turn, I would have had 4 more life, and maybe would have made it 1 more turn. I can give my dude haste, it doesn't really matter. We'll see if they have a kill spell or not. They're gonna blow up my land. Okay. That is largely irrelevant, but I don't think they really care. Now, that's not to say that I would have actually won the game at all, but they're down to 1 card in hand. Now it's gonna be 2. They're out of scabs for damn sure. But if they get a single, like, Stitched Amalgam, I'm kind of screwed too. Agadeem's Awakening. You know, I said they're out of scabs, and that's for damn sure. Turns out, not even close. Alright, well. I needed to block properly and get the lands and get more things on the board. Yeah, that wasn't happening. This would have flipped over to another creature. I could have had 2 health instead of -2 health, and then I could have played something and still been largely dead. Does Thundering Ride you deal damage to the face or anything? To each opponent. So it does damage to the face, yeah. Okay, interesting. Now I know. No, again, this is like really my first time playing just mono red, so hey. The handsome young man who fought the... Okay. Well, I don't know about that one, but okay. Young Master Bubbles Godfather, how do you do, man? Welcome, welcome. I should actually keep like a list of these things. Of all your lovely, introductions. Yeah, at least we know we're gonna, if we play a single thing that's not just an artifact, then we'll, we'll complete that and knock something out. Let me just take a quick little glance at when we get more gems for the mastery thing, so we can maybe get 600 or so and do whatever. So 19 we get some every 10 it looks like. 20, no, we get some at 34 as well. So we'll have to get up to 42 in order to get like 800, whatever. I'll probably do another draft at some point and hopefully win a few, and we'll be good there. All right, pardon me for the little events. What the hell did I just click on? This looks weird. Bring me back to what I was regularly playing. I just got lost for a second there. Okay, we're back. Sorry, I get lost easily. There's no Google Maps on Arena, so I have no idea where I'm going most of the time. Alright, how's this look? This looks pretty good. I have 3 lands. I think I can keep it at 3, maybe get to 4. I go second, which hurts all the time. I have seen only the first John Wick. I own the first 2, and technically like a code, like a Blu-ray code for another one, but unfortunately the only Blu-ray player we have is a PS3, which is kind of busted, so, which I think it's run its course at this time. Professionalism, absolutely. I actually had like longer hair and I was John Wick one time for Halloween. It was a lot of fun. Destroy target. Oh, okay. Well, that's not something I thought I would see today, but okay. Let's play the adversary anyway. You're still taking damage, buddy. I'm still swinging at your face, whether you like it or not. Yeah, I saw the first one, and I mean, solid movie, honestly. Good stuff. And there goes my adversary. Okay. Sacrificial thing. That's actually a very good draw. Play the automaton. Play the sling, buff the automaton. Okay, solid. Let's see if they have more removal. Odds are yes. I'm waiting for them to play Meathook Massacre and just kill me. They haven't done it yet, so it means there's a chance. Patchwork Automaton, buff something. This has Death Touch and Lifelink, cool. Power equal to whatever, I don't care, I'm gonna kill it anyway. And I deal 2 damage to their face because the first Patchwork Automaton is modified. Alright, here's hoping you don't immediately die. Imagine you is one of those hospitality people working in the hotel. As a neutral ground for that man. Oh yes, the what was it called? The Continental, was it? Or something? I think that might have been the name of it. That'd be awesome. I'm not gonna lie. Sack a creature planeswalker. Do I want to sacrifice? I'll sacrifice the sling, even though there's potential to like reconfigure it and throw it on the other creature. To give some board wipe protection. These are stronger against single target removal. A third one? I don't want to play it. Can I do this at instant speed? Discard this, make 2. They gain haste on the turn. They gain haste. Oh, geez. So I kind of want to play it now, though. Was the Diplomat or the I forget what the hotel was called, but I know what we're talking about. Continental? Okay, Continental. Yeah. We can just do this. So let's see. If I play this here, I swing for 5? I swing for 6. This is 4, gets buffs 5, 6. Then you go down to 4. Which is good. Oh, they just got white mana, huh? Versus I play this, it's roughly the same thing. But this is sneakier. This I can do at instant speed. This comes down when it comes down. Now, next turn they will have 6 mana, so if they, play farewell or whatever, then that might hurt, but... Am I not gonna swing for 6? This is... I mean, last guy, my opponent got all the scabs and the perished, and they reanimated them, and I died horribly. This game, I'm getting all the automatons. They only have 1 white, so board wipes are not terribly likely, but I am immediately mistaken. Immediately corrected. Nighthawk Scavenger is pretty good because it applies lifelink. Okay, that's not what I want to see. Mountain, and go. Damn, alright. They're gonna swing for 5, which sucks. They're gonna go to 9. I'm gonna have to find some way to remove their creature. There is, of course, a way to do it. This is decent, but it's not great. Card types in my graveyard. Oh, I just buffed their creature. Cool. Den of the Bugbear is okay. I can attempt to mitigate the life they're gaining. Not by any significant margin, but here we go. Now I'm getting off the land. I'm only running 22 lands. Here's 6 of them. That is a good chunk, I guess. When a creature I control dies, you put a counter on Coldblade. That's an arena-only card, and that seems silly, but okay. You have to attack, right? I mean, come on. Gain 6 life, yeah, that's kind of... That's usually GG. The Voltage Surge. Finally, I can kill the damn thing. I may sack an artifact. I don't have any artifacts to sack. You're not artifacts, are you? No, you're just things. It sucks. Alright, let's animate the Den of the Bugbear. D&D, let's go! They are going to Baleful Mastery. Well, I get to draw a card, which is something. Not much. It's a goblin, for the record. Rain, goblin, on the board. This is only an artifact you can sacrifice. Okay. Oh, they paid the full cost, so I don't even draw a card. God damn. Yeah, because they paid 2 for that and then 4 for this. That sucks. No attacks, I guess? I don't know. I need my other Kami's Flare. I got 2 of them, though, right? Like, I got one? I got one. I can't really complain too much. The opening was strong. If I had an artifact to sack to actually deal the full 4 damage instead of 2, we'd be much better. But this is my final draw phase. They're at 19 health now. From like 4 Lizard Blades. I hate to say it, but it's an artifact I can sacrifice. So yeah, I guess it works. I'll get a little bit of damage in before I go. Here. Swing for 2. Alright, what are they gonna do? Do they attack with both? I kinda hope they do. Nope, just the Scavenger. They have shown restraint. Blow that up. I have to sacrifice the Lizard Blades to deal 4 instead of 2 damage. Alright, I was waiting on that forever. And they play another Scavenger, right? Slaughter Specialist, the hell are you? They gave me a creature. Why'd that happen? Whenever a creature I control dies, you put a counter on it. Okay, that's I can work with that. Maybe. Yeah, I can work with that. Alright, let's get a card off the top. Oh, a mountain! How lovely! Goblins, woo! Alright, this is until end of turn? No, it's just, yeah, it's till end of turn. I can pay 3. I have 5 mana. Do I have to do it right now just to do it? Or can I wait a turn? Can I afford to wait a turn? I really can't afford to wait a turn, but I don't want to miss out on something. Let's see, so I have 6 mana right here. Not much is going to cost much more there. I have 3 creatures. And this also spawns a creature. Only as a sorcerer. I'm just going to do it right now. I'll have 2 mana. Hopefully the card I reveal at the top is a land or something that costs 2 or less. And it's Kumano. Awesome. Alright. No resources lost. Alright, let's see if they do any attacks at all. Unfortunately, I have no prospects of getting anything above 3 power just yet, so... Oh, Turgrid! As a creature. Why not just Lantern me and... I only have 3 life. I would have to continually sacrifice permanents. But whatever. Alright, I want to lose fewer creatures here, because otherwise the Cold Blade gets even stronger. So, goodbye, Specialist. I also want to kill the Specialist. You have Menace, don't you? Yeah. This is going to be a 3-3. This is a 4-5 Menace. Yeah, nothing here looks good. Sling keeps me alive for a turn. But not in any significant way. Just throw a fireball in there. If I got the March, that'd be pretty cool, but I'm pretty sure I'm just dead. What's the white do? Did they play a single white card? They didn't. Okay, that's GG. Alright, 1 win, 2 losses. Let's just block Turgid for old time's sake. Okay. Now let's see where we can go from here. Yeah, these are no Embercleaves, but we'll see we'll see if we can somehow tweak the deck a little bit later on, maybe. We're just gonna get our solid 5 games in here and hope that gives us some room to reflect on what we've done, where we've been, how we've gotten to this place. Alright, well, we got the quest done at least, so that's cool. I do want to get the weekly things done, but it did refresh just recently, so we have quite some time to get there. Come on. I think we said 3-1, was it? I believe it's 3-1. I lost that game, I lost the game before that. Did I lose another game? Did I? Can I remember that many games? I don't know. We did win a game. I know that. Like the first one, we won that game. Alright, 2 mana. Not terrible. Maybe I'm just not running enough lands. I don't know. How many lands does like Mono Red usually run? Or I should say, how many lands does like a deck with this kind of curve usually have in it? I think we're right about on par. They're playing this. Oh, okay, this is fine. I thought they were playing the life gain land. I was gonna be like, wow. If I lose to that, I'll feel bad. Smoldering Egg. Okay, I can kill that. I'd rather not, you know, have to sacrifice a creature to do that, but... let's see, this can come in untapped right now. If you control 2 or more other lands. Alright, so this is like a fast land. I'll play the Automaton because I can't get damage through anyway. This has to do 7 or more. Mana value 7 or more. I feel like I lost 2 games. I don't know. I could be wrong. Alright, let's just play the land. I know I want 3 lands. That's not really... It's not really a question. Okay, Experimental Synthesizer is not only a somewhat difficult thing to say, but is a fantastic thing for Voltage Surge to sacrifice because it triggers the exile the top card thing either way. I should not have played it because I already played a land, so I might lose a land off the top. I shouldn't play the land, is what I'm trying to say. But, you know what? I'm going to play it anyway because card is card? When is card not card? Now that's the question. Or do I want to play the Adversary? We're going to go with the Synthesizer. Hope I get a 1 or 2 drop. I don't know. You're going to counter this, buddy? I don't think you will. You might. I don't think you will, though. Ogre to help. Hey, look at that. We got a 2-drop. Nice. We got a 2-drop as an artifact. The Automaton gets buffed a little bit. They could probably kill it next turn, but what are you going to do? Or they can counter my thing. No sense in attacking. You got life for Disintegrate. I don't know. I'm not sure what we're talking about, but yeah. Disintegrate, totally. Okay. So, do I want to just go Voltage Surge right now? I think I want to do it in response to them trying to flip the thing over. Of course, that means I lose the thing unless I get an instant off the top, so that's a little unfortunate. I can play the Lizard Blades, Let's go Lizard Blade right now and see what they do in response. Because this is going to make this a 4-4. Alright, it resolves. It resolves. Alright, let's attack. Swinging in. And are we connecting? And we connect. Okay. I guess in that case, I'll play the land. And I will lose whatever the top card is from the synthesizer. But we will gain a friend. No. Into the Royal. This is our chance to go ahead and blow up their egg, by the way. Because they're tapped out. That's how we do it. Do we want to sack the blades? They're going to get bounced back to my hand. Or do we want to sack the synthesizer and lose the top card? We're going to lose the top card. Blades in my hand is okay. Ooh, Thundering Raiju. That kind of hurts. But oh well, it's gone. Yeah, I mean, I can attack for 10 damage next turn, potentially. Just Lizard Blades equip. Goes up to a 5-5, has first strike. Has double strike, actually, yeah. They have some mana. Alright, with 5 mana, what can we do? Can we do anything, like, really gross? Probably not. I think our best thing is Lizard Blade to go, right? We can down to the Bugbear and do a thing. I have a modified creature, so I can do something silly here, too. Alright, if I equip, that's my whole turn, though. Yeah, let's equip. Let's go crazy. Let's go nuts! Remember that, what's his name? Alrund's Epiphany is not in Standard. That is banned. Hopefully they don't bounce my creature. I don't think they can. No, because this has Ward 2 and they only have 2 mana, so... It would have to be a 0 mana bounce. Maybe they bounce Lizard Blades? Okay. Not exactly what I wanted to see, but, you know, I mean, we're playing the cards, we're doing the things. What do you do? Not a whole lot, from what I can tell. They're digging for answers. They got Draconic Intervention. Ooh, that could actually be a problem. Hopefully they don't have any... Well, this is exile for a graveyard. Nothing is super strong with the graveyard, so I think I'm okay. They would need a way to discard something. Awesome. Alright, we survived the turn there. So, can we just swing for the win? We even have Voltage Surge just as a backup. This is a 6-6 now. We're going to equip again. They're saying GG. I'm going to say GG. We get a win there! Patchwork Automaton, coast to coast. Awesome. Alright, so there we go. Just the constant threat there, and the Hex, the Ward 2 was relevant. With the time they needed to, they couldn't bounce the Automaton, so they sent bouncy Lizard Blades just to not really die that turn. A really good thing. Okay, I think that makes me... Am I 2-2, or am I 2-3? I feel like I'm 2-2. I may have forgotten a game. That's okay. We're gonna deal one more game. We're gonna deal one more point of gameage. I know it's 2 wins. I'm not sure how many losses I have, but that's okay. Gonna do one more. If we can get another win, then we'll be able to open another pack. We should have a few packs already, and then we'll check out what's new in the store to round out the video. Alright, here we go. Didn't even need the Thundering Raiju, although it would have been nice. It would have been quite nice to have. But it was not necessary. I'm just looking at a 3D print that I had that's just a little part of a box you can like swipe open or whatever, but this just... Oh, this flat side is so nice and smooth. I'm sorry. If you have a 3D printer, it's any like well-tuned machine, it's just so satisfying like seeing the work that it does. Now this is not amazing. This is a slower hand. I feel like I'm supposed to mulligan this hand, because the way this plays out, if it was in the play maybe, but it's on the draw. This plays out Mountain Kumano, turn 2, Patchwork Automaton already has a counter on it, turn 3 and 4, hope that these get somewhere. because I have the modified creature, but I have no other artifacts. I'm going to mulligan. Hand is much more aggressive. Okay, I'll keep this, ship a Stormseeker. I need a land, but I think this is a decent hand. I think this is more along the lines of where I want to be. If I get a single land, I'll be good to go. Alright, Den of the Bugbear Kimono. Alright, looks like they're playing the... Ooh, equipped warriors you control have double strike. Interesting. Alright, Mountain Automaton. 2/2 with Ward 2. That will grow. Now, if they're playing... Is this white? This is white, okay. Sometimes the things don't look like... Like, there's a lot of green in this picture, so I wasn't sure. A Relic Axe enters the battlefield attached. Has double strike, so that's not really ideal. I'll take the 6. I can kill it next turn. If I get a land, I might do that. I didn't get a land. Well, then I guess I won't do that, will I? Alright, let's go Automaton first. Because I want to. I don't think I'm going to die. They would have to buff this up to another 4 power. For 4 mana, especially some of it being green, it's possible. But then I could always block with the Automaton unless it has trample. Mantis God does have triple strike, so that could be an option. We are tied at 14 life right now. We'll see where this goes. Relic Axe equips again. Okay. 5/3. Sure, sure. I'll take the 10. It doesn't have trample, does it? No, it doesn't have trample. Alright, they attacked. They didn't do anything after that. Nice. Is there any way I just win right here? I don't think so. I don't think I have nearly enough damage to make that happen. 3, 4, 5, 6. I play this 7, 8. I could even equip it for 9 damage. That's not 14. I just play this. This is an extra 4 damage on top of what I already have here, which is 6 damage. So 6 and 4 is 10. No, 6 and 3 actually is 9. Again, not great. Kami's Flare is really going to be the thing that gets us there. So let's play this Immune Sling. Can be a blocker. Will likely be a blocker. Alright, I do want to attack with everything because I want to make it so I have lethal in 2. Or lethal on board for next turn, rather. They have a single green mana up that I'm a little bit worried about. I'm concerned that it could be Snakeskin Veil. Currently, there's no trample. There's red? Excuse me? Hopefully they end up using the red to... It gives it haste? Okay, sure. Whatever. Alright. Draw a card. Whatever. I guess I can use Kami's Flare right now. Let's do that. Before they draw a card, I don't want them to draw into Snakeskin Veil, that they almost certainly run. Resolute Strike. Okay. Again, no trample, and they had to use that mana before they drew a card, so... Good game. Likely means I win. We went wide! I mean, there's no Mantis God, but we did attack with 3 creatures. Kind of triple strike, not exactly, not even close actually to triple strike. Why did they... Is there anything new that they played here? They just played old... No? They have the new land? That's nice, I guess. Okay, not sure where your inspiration is. All of these on the board are all Kamigawa cards, so, you know, I mean, you get to where I was going. Alright, well. We're gonna ignore the cards that are in my hand that aren't Kamigawa. Well, as far as I could tell, this deck went 3 and 2. Unless I forgot one, in which case it went 3 and 3. Still, not a negative record, either way. So, I'm not too upset with that. I'm alright with it. There were a few cases where I might have wanted... Where I got kind of mana flooded and mana screwed. But I think that's just the risk you take when you're running a very aggressive, like, low-to-the-ground deck. Where it's just turn the card sideways and have a good time. There was some decision-making to be made, so it's not a complete mindless, you know... I play a 2-drop, I attack. I play a 3-drop, I attack. I play... a 2 and a 1 and a 2 drop on attack. You know, it's not just mindless turning your card sideways. All right, now then, let's take a look at what's in the store, and then we will wrap that up. And we'll say that, you know what, our first foray into mono red, not bad. Not bad. I think I did a decent job. I think the Fireblade charges might be a little unimpressive, underwhelming is the word. I don't really know what I would replace it with, though. I was thinking about the dragon-headed lightning charging, whatchamacallit, the artifact. I think it only costs 1 to play. These are okay. I'm really just looking for like the free gold, or where you can buy like gems, I think, for cheap, or like the discounted packs. Card styles are nice, but I would rather have like the actual product. And I am still trying to save up some gold for the... I know I just say card styles are nice, but I don't really... But I want actual things. I do want to get those Kamigawa lands, though. They look so nice. Minion of the Mighty. That's cool. That's cool. And then the actual Kamigawa pack. Come on, big money. I mean, we just opened Junji in the last pack, so I'm not really expecting too much here. But why not? Mantis Rider. Go! Rasana Asari Commander is a 3-mana 3/3 legendary creature, human samurai. Let's see, it has haste. This is actually pretty strong. This is very strong, yeah. Although I'm not really sure, like, it's nice that that it can get indestructible. Mantis! I know. Not exactly Mantis, but, I mean, we get a 3-mana 3/3 haste creature. Okay, there's some similarities there. Even has 2 of the same colors. I mean, the one generic mana could be blue. Just saying. If you're familiar with Mantis Rider. If not, it's a 3-mana 3/3 flying haste. Does it have trample? I don't know. And it costs blue, red, and white. Anywho, this is cool, but if you want to keep attacking with the creature, like, I guess indestructible means, like, it's not going to die in combat, but... Are you really going to keep it back as a blocker? It's a strong card. It just makes me think. Human samurai, does that delineate there are other races? Of course there are other races of samurai. Oh my goodness. You know, just for you, Rain, before I sign off, I will show you the other races of samurai that are available to us. I mean, you're gonna love one of them because you've wanted to see other cards of this type throughout the entire stream. We're just gonna go ahead over here, not collected, of course, and we're going to show creatures. We're not going to sort it based on the sets because I want to show all of them in case there's some I'm missing. I think that's how you spell samurai, if I'm not mistaken. There we go. Human, there's a fox. There's a few foxy ones. Human, fox samurai, moonfolk samurai. There you go. Moon people, there's a rat samurai. Let's see, you're going to the human. Classic human samurai, though. From the original Kamigawa. There's the goblin samurai. That's the one for you. That's the one I had in mind for you. It's okay. Aki Ronin, pretty cool. What else there? This is a hell of a Goblin Samurai. Now, this is like a real card. That one can definitely beat some faces. This is an Enchantment Human Samurai. A Snake Samurai. Pretty cool. Let's see. Any other ones? Ishin is very strong. Has a very, very powerful effect. More so of a commander thing. But... let's see, and that is it. So, there are definitely other types of samurais there. Notably the goblin one. But the bulk of them are humans. Sadly, no orcs. But if you have any changelings, they are indeed orcs and samurais. I don't know if they're orcs and samurais at the same time. I don't think so, but, you know, they're still cards all the same. So, without further ado, though, thank you very much, everybody, for watching. I think the red deck had a good showing. Feel free to give any suggestions for other decks or changes to this deck. That's your next D&D character. The Goblin Samurai. I love it. Do it, man. Make it happen. And I believe that actually might be the end of the stream as well. Because, yeah... maybe? I could do a little bit more. Let me see. I'm feeling really, really, like... I'm going to end the YouTube video here, and then I'll deliberate on the stream ending. So, thank you very much for watching, everyone on YouTube. And without further ado, good night or good morning, depending on where you are in the world. But as always, good luck.